Hey, what's up, everybody? I've been kind of taking a break from hardcore the past couple of days. Nobody has died yet besides that one shaman. I just want to go over my characters really quick before we get back into PvP. So I still have my 18 mage, my 12 warrior, and I do have my self-found rogue challenge, 6 warlock and 2 shaman, and then everything else in the wings, except for my bank. I love hardcore. We're not going to stop playing hardcore. I think I do want to dedicate some time every week to play hardcore. Just really taking our time and going slow and enjoying the ride. However, I really want to play the original game. And I really am enjoying the ride. I want to get to level 60. I want to do in-game content. I want to do PvP content. And I think playing just normal PvP, it's going to be pretty enjoyable. And I'm loving it so far. I've been a bit of a degenerate gamer lately, and I can't really sustain that for too long. But I think at the moment it's fine. It's the holidays, Thanksgiving weekend. I got nothing else going on. I just gotta wait for stuff. And what better way to kill time than to play WoW? The biggest, most degenerate time sink game you could possibly play. Well, maybe old school RuneScape, but we're not talking about that. Anyway, let's go in. Level 17 Paladin, just going through Lock Modon. Just chilling. Let's get in there.
Welcome. Safe travels.
Hey, let's go down and get some trogs.
need to protect the Loch, adventurer! With so many of the King's soldiers fighting valiantly on remote battlefields, we've become overwhelmed on the home front. Trogs are tunneling up from every crevice. The Trog infestation poses the largest threat to Ironforge. These disgusting mutants must be destroyed. We need you, brave adventurer, to venture forth and lay waste to the Trog threat. Slay 10 Stone Splinter Trogs and 10 Stone Splinter Scouts and report back. Adventurer, you may or may not be aware of the Trog threat looming over Dwarven lands. With the Ironforge Reserve called up to the Alliance front, we are left with a fraction of the defense forces needed to keep these lands safe. My regiment is assigned to watch over the gate here, and we cannot leave our post for fear of invasion. But we need some pressure put on those damn Trogs lurking in the hills. If you're up to the task, wage an assault on the Trogs. Bring me back 8 Trogstone teeth as proof. Well done, adventurer! You demonstrated uncanny courage on the battlefield. Our war against the Trogs will be won with efforts such as yours. You have served King Magne well. If you fancy yourself well suited for this kind of adventuring, I suggest you speak with Mountaineer Gravelgod. The captain has him assigned to a rough patrol that I am sure he can use some help with. Check with Gravelgod just inside the tower. Mountaineer Cobbleflint had nothing but good things to say about your person. For that reason, I'm going to entrust upon you a mission of utmost importance. We need to keep pressure on the invading Trog forces until our dwarven brethren return from the Alliance front. Set forth into the southern hills and kill 10 Stone Splinter Skullthumpers and 10 Stone Splinter Seers. Your attacks will buy us some time. Report back when your mission is complete. I am quite impressed, adventurer. You have done the dwarven race a great favor by defending our lands. King Magni Bronzebeard himself would be proud.
nobody is going to stay an occasional user very long. This is one game nobody beats. If you use narcotics, before long you'll have the habit. About the hardest in the world to break. One game nobody beats.
Oh, hey, what's up, Stink Nugget? Sorry, I had to lay a Stink Nugget. Sorry, I had to go poo-poo. I'm back. How you doing, Stink Nugget? Just playing some normal PvP on the 20th anniversary Fresh Realm Night Slayer. Just leveling up, doing some trogs, lock mode on. Probably not going to be on for long tonight. I also might like kind of just do like short bursts. Might not even stream a lot. I'm kind of like trying to enjoy the game off stream. But I thought I would just like pop in and kind of check in with myself and check in with whoever's here. Because I have not been feeling too great lately. And usually, you know, it's like I want to do something. Like if I don't feel too great, I'll do something like, at least I'll pass the time with some gaming. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm really frustrated with myself lately, but I need to stop being so frustrated. Because everything's fine, you know? Just need to get through this. Yeah, I'm mostly doing really well. I'm just kind of feeling down lately. I've been feeling like really, like I've been struggling with just maintaining like my schedule. I have been really good at going to my class, my acting class, but I just couldn't go on Tuesday. Maybe I played WoW a little bit too hard. I'm going through some shit, and I don't really know what to do about it. And so usually when I feel like that, I'll distract myself with gaming. And I end up like kind of like in the short term, it kind of helps. And eventually things kind of level out. Like tonight, like I probably won't play for very long. I sometimes get a little bit too excited about playing. Like I'll play for like many hours and stuff like that, and then I kind of pay for it, but it's not very sustainable, although I am enjoying it. There's that. I sometimes like being a degenerate gamer. Just cuz it like I don't normally do that. And so every now and then I do. And I like to enjoy the moment. It reminds me of like being in the moment. It's not very sustainable though. Can't do it for long term. But it's something. And you know, either way I'm checking in with myself and checking in with myself on the stream as well. I want people to know that I'm doing okay. I wish I could do more, but I'm doing whatever I can. And I'm just frustrated, and if I don't let that energy go anywhere, it's just gonna hurt me. So I just, instead of letting it hurt me, I just invested into a video game. And I think long term, I think I'm really enjoying WoW. I think at a certain point, it's gonna become like a little bit more normal, like less degenerate hours. Like maybe like 1 to 2 hours a day, if that. Just something to keep me occupied and to work through all this bullshit. You know, it's the holiday weekend, so I'm just gonna take the time to enjoy it. Yeah, for sure.
You accomplished your mission well, person! The king himself would be proud! The reinforcements promised to us never showed, however. Apparently, the Alliance front is a sea of crimson from the blood of our fallen brethren. The news of the losses leaves a bitter taste in one's mouth. But we must not let their deaths go for naught. We must rally in these grim times and bring glory back to the Alliance. Speak with Mountaineer Wallbang for reassignment. You're needed now more than ever. The Mountaineers tell me you are quite brave and capable, adventurer. We need a person like you around here. The Trog problem isn't getting any better. The reserves have been called to the front and we're all alone out here. But now that we have a seasoned adventurer here, let's see what you can do. Go out and kill 10 Stone Splinter Shaman and 10 Stone Splinter Bone Snappers. Let's see if you live up to your reputation, Trog Slayer.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Stink Nugget. You know, that's kind of why I started the stream. I sometimes forget that it's not just me here alone. And it's, yeah, I mean, streaming's not the same as like, you know, real personal connection, but it's a reminder. Instead of just being here, like alone with my own thoughts, at least I'm putting it out there. And there's people who might interact with me. And I appreciate it. It's why I built this. You know? It's kind of just a natural thing. Like it just kind of stemmed from just my natural, like, who I am as a person is I have a very like broadcasting personality. Like I need to process things outwardly. Because otherwise I get stuck in really bad thought loops. And without being able to process things outwardly and publicly, they just kind of drive me mad. You know, a lot of things lately have not really been about, you know, venting or talking, because venting, it only, things have not significantly changed in my life. Well, they have, recently. Like, the surgery happened, and then things are just kind of like, the long-term problems are still the long-term problems. And so, like, talking about it over and over and over, it's gotten to a point where it's not really helping me. It's just exhausting, and I don't really know what to do, and I can't really do anything. And I'm waiting for to work with the people who are supposed to help me, but that takes time. And there's not really much I can do about it. And also there's going to be a lot of stuff that I just can't share. It's like not worth sharing publicly, at the very least. And a lot of stuff is just, I don't expect people, I don't think people expect me to share everything. And there's certain things that are just outside of anybody's control, including my own, and some things are just 100% my own to work through. So, I hope people don't, think that, like, oh, is there like something I can do? Like, no, sometimes just supporting me, like, in spirit. Like, there's nothing, at some point there's nothing people can say or do that will really help. But it does help knowing that, like, there's other people out there, and they're probably going through similar stuff that I'm going through. And they're probably not doing much better than me either. Or at least they probably think they're not doing as it's probably the same shit. Like, for everybody. So I try to get over myself, and I try to remind myself that, everybody's going through some shit. Especially these days. Like, today's world is absolutely just cooked. All across the board. I don't care who you are, no matter what your beliefs are. Everything is cooked right now. Every fucking thing is cooked. And so, I think we're just trying to survive now. I think I'll make it. Yeah, that's how I kind of treat streaming too. Like, I check in with people, see where they're at. I really do hope everyone's doing okay, but honestly, it's like everybody's responsible for themselves. Even though I have like my own issues and my own disabilities, like I'm still a grown adult. And But I'm sure people still, like, you know, want to check in. I just... There's certain things that I really, like, am struggling with. Like the fact that, like, when I'm enjoying something, I don't really know how to put it away. And I know this. But it's just I don't really know how to be consistent to be able to be responsible to actually make things come true in my life. Like, I know that I got the surgery, okay, like that was pretty straightforward for me. Like, compared to like most of my life. That was really fucking hard. So I know for a fact I can persevere to get to a goal. But in order to do that consistently and in order to make a living, I have no idea how to do that. And I don't really, you know, that's why I'm waiting for that coach. I have multiple, like, coaches that work with developmentally disordered adults specifically for this problem. Like, I don't know why I feel like I'm not doing anything. I'm literally assembling a team of experts whose job it is to specifically work with people who have the exact same issues I have. I don't know what more I could be doing. I don't know why I'm being so hard on myself. I'm like, I should be doing more. I'm literally pursuing the number one thing I should be pursuing, which is getting help from literal experts on this exact problem. I don't know why I can't accept that I'm doing enough. Like, what the fuck? It's like, it's a delusion. Like, if I'm not even accepting that I am doing enough when I am doing literally what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, if you have a developmental disorder, there's special coaches that know how to help people with those developmental disorders. And I'm waiting to start working with them. That's literally the plot line. And I'm like, oh, I'm not doing enough. Like, I'm literally on the path. And I'm like questioning whether or not I'm doing enough. There's no way, I mean, there's probably ways I could be doing more, but like, what, do I need to be also like finishing my novel, being an astronaut, become president of the United States, cure cancer? Like, there's nothing that's gonna be enough. Yeah, I actually think I'm just gonna I'm gonna take a break for now. I've been playing a short session. I might just play offline. I mean off stream later or not. I'm gonna try to take a break, not play as much today. I'm pretty good at, like I said, you know, I'm pretty good at self-managing and self-regulating. That's like something that I've learned how to do, and maybe in the short term I sometimes feel like I'm not good at it, because I'm like, oh, I'll play for like 12 hours straight or something, like, or some shit, you know, like, but like all in all, like I'm pretty damn good. Well, the thing is I need to vendor stuff, so it's like I didn't want to run back. I'm pretty good at knowing when to say, you know, I need to take a break, especially from like computer screens. It's just, I think like it's all relative. So like in my own mind, I don't feel like I'm doing good enough.
See you soon.
So I think just kind of a short session. I just kind of wanted to check in with myself and check in with the stream. I'm doing okay. You know, I'm just in a really rough funk lately. I think it'll pass soon, and I think as soon as I start working with those coaches, things are going to start looking up. It's really hard for me to see that right now. But at least I can see something. I used to not have that something at all. Especially before surgery, I couldn't even see a light at the end of the tunnel. And now I can. And even if it's a faint light, at least it's a light. You know? Some people don't have that light at all. I was that person. And now I have a light at the end of the tunnel. It's still really fucking hopeless, but it's not completely hopeless. I think there's hope for me. I think I'm gonna be okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna head out. Bye bye.